Good morning, Vaqueros. Today is Monday, April 13th, and it's currently 88 degrees. We're coming to you from our Edinburgh studio. I'm Ariana Galladro, and this is Vaquero News.
Campus news,
events, games,
and activities
all in one place.
This is Vaquero Radio,
the Val Student Station.
Monday and Wednesday at 11 a.m.
Vaquero Radio,
where your
story begins.
As graduation season approaches, an office is working behind the scenes to ensure a smooth and memorable process. Reporter Emilio Suarez with the details.
While graduates prepare to celebrate their big moment, university officials say months of planning, coordination, and communication go into making commencement a success. University Registrar Sofia Almeida said preparation for commencement is a campus-wide effort that begins months in advance.
Commencement ceremonies for our fall and spring semesters are the most exciting times in our office. Our entire team and all of our partners really love coming together to prepare the ceremonies for our students.
From coordinating venues and managing logistics to verifying student eligibility, the process is detailed and collaborative. The Registrar's Office also works closely with its commencement partner, TASL, to manage digital ticketing, RSVPs, and student information. Almeida said one of the most important deadlines of this semester already passed, which was on April 1st, the last date of RSVP for commencement ceremonies. She said she encouraged students to download and distribute their guest tickets before ceremonies begin. Each graduate can claim up to 10 tickets for friends and family. Almeida said one common mistake students make is forgetting to upload a photo during the reservation process. However, she emphasizes that this can be updated before the deadline. This semester, more than 3,000 students are expected to cross the stage during graduation. For those preparing for graduation, Almeida said her advice is to stay informed. Special Education Senior Arturo Marin said reaching this milestone feels both exciting and surreal.
It feels weird. I never thought I'd make it this far. Now that it's here, it's kind of crazy.
Marin said his journey through college wasn't always easy. From navigating classes after starting during the COVID-19 pandemic to adjusting to in-person learning, he's seen a major shift in his habits and mindset. His passion for special education comes from personal experience. Marin said that growing up, teachers inspired him to give back the same way. As he prepares to graduate, he encourages other students to make the most of their time in college. Marin said his advice to undergraduates is to not give up.
Even if you're struggling, you're gonna bounce back.
After graduation, Marin plans to continue his education by pursuing a master's degree in special education, hoping to start his career soon after graduate school. Commencement is scheduled to happen on May 15 and 16 at Bert Ogden Arena. For more information, email commencement@utrgv.edu. This is Emilio Suarez for Vaquero Radio.
Students had the opportunity to engage in civic participation and learn about voter registration during an on-campus rally Wednesday. Here's reporter Diego Montano with the story.
The Rio Grande Valley College Democrats Empowered by People hosted a rally Wednesday at the Chapelon on the Edinburgh campus. The event aimed to encourage young people to register to vote and to become more active in the democratic process, bringing together students, organizers, and community members. Attendees were able to register to vote on site, speak with organizers, and learn about the importance of civic engagement. Amy Perdue, Executive Director for Powered by People, said the organization is focused on making the process simple and accessible.
We do that for you. If you need to get registered, we will register you on the spot. It just takes a few minutes.
Both organizers said many students are already registered, but participation at the polls remains a challenge. Abram McKee, president of the RGB College Democrats, said voting is essential for the outcome of the midterms.
There's a lot of people who are registered to vote but are not coming out. And if you're not making that voice heard, it's going to be someone else making those decisions for you without your say.
Alex Oviedo, a member of Powered by People, highlighted and encouraged the importance of taking action.
If you feel passionate about something, if you want change to happen, you got to go out there and let your voice be heard.
Organizers said events like this aim to empower students and increase voter turnout among young people in the valley. For more information on voter registration and future events, students can visit V-Link through the UTRGB webpage. This is Diego Montano for Vaquero Radio.
The School of Medicine, along with UTRGV organizations, held an event spreading cervical cancer awareness. Here's Celeste Cruz with the story.
It's an optional one, but it is obviously a very important one for any person who has a cervix.
Women in the Valley are frequently diagnosed with cervical cancer. The Rio Grande Valley is known to have the most cervical cancer cases in the U.S. UTRGV School of Medicine and the Cervical Cancer Prevention Action Network hosted a cervical cancer awareness event Thursday, co-hosted by Indian Cultural Association and School of Integrative Biological and Chemical Sciences, where students learned about the disease and how to prevent it. Swati Mokan, advisor for the Indian Cultural Association, said the purpose of this event was to educate students about the importance of cervical cancer prevention.
We are going for the other places, other schools, to aware about the cervical cancer. So basically, cervical cancer is the deadly but preventable.
She mentioned there are different ways to help prevent cervical cancer.
If we know this on time, and how we know? Due to the awareness. To take the vaccine, to go for the pap smear, there is a lots of things, so we can prevent it.
Kayal Shah, president of the Indian Cultural Association, said resources were offered to attendees.
Then we will also distribute out some flyers which has all the places where you can get tested, especially where you can get vaccinations and the free programs that can help you getting tested and vaccinated.
She advises the community to get vaccinated, emphasizing children as young as 9 can receive the HPV vaccine.
So if parents are hearing this, or even if students are hearing this, they have kids at home, they have family at home, brothers, sisters, they can get them vaccinated.
She said in the U.S., the HPV vaccine is optional, which makes it important for parents to ensure their children are vaccinated. Julio Cesar Delgado, secretary of ICA, said he hopes the attendings learn more about the risks of colon cancer.
I hope they get a better understanding of what colon cancer is, how it affects people on a daily basis, and how they can help people that have colon cancer.
Students interested in the Indian Cultural Association visit V-Link. This is Celeste Cruz for Vaquero Radio.
Students gather on campus to learn more about the upcoming Renaissance theme event while enjoying activities and free merchandise. Here's reporter Diego Montano with the story.
So we provide all the supplies for you as well.
The Campus Activities Board hosted a Renaissance Fair tabling event Monday at the Chapel Lawn on the Edinburgh campus. The event invited students to learn more about CAP and its upcoming Renaissance Festival, creating a space filled with activities, information, and opportunities to get involved on campus. Aaron Farrell, program coordinator for student activities, said the tabling event is aimed to build engagement for what's coming next.
So for today, we're actually tabling for our upcoming event to get students excited about our Renaissance Festival. The event is known as a Night Out.
Deyanira Ramos, a student experience and a special events chair for student activities.
Maybe you want to relax between other classes or you just got out, I would suggest coming.
The Campus Activities Board plays a key role in organizing large-scale events that bring together students throughout the academic year. Jada Lopez, Pride and Signature Events representative for CAP, explained her involvement in planning these experiences.
I help with the coordination of our big signature events here on campus.
The student activity members said the Renaissance Fair tabling event is just one of many efforts to encourage student engagement and create a vibrant campus community. For more information on upcoming events, students can visit V-Link through the UTRGB webpage. This is Diego Montano for Vaquero Radio.
Newton drops straight back towards a crossing route. McCaffrey, touchdown. That's big time.
Good morning, Vaqueros. Here's the sports schedule for this week. From Monday through Wednesday, the women's golf will play all day at the Southland Conference Tournament in San Marcos, Texas. Also, on Monday, the women's tennis team will play against the women's tennis at McNeese at Lake Charles, Louisiana at 11 a.m. From Thursday through Friday, the men and women's track and field will be competing at the Brian Clay Invitational. On Saturday and Sunday, the men's baseball team will be playing against Louisiana Southeastern at 6:30 p.m. at 1 p.m. at the Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. That is the sports schedule for this week. Remember to bring your student ID to all UTRGV games for free admission and support our student athletes by showing up. This is Emilio Suarez for Vaquero Radio.
And now for this week's events calendar.
What's up, Vaqueros? Let's check out all the exciting events happening this week. On Monday, the Elliott Chemical Society will have a tabling event from 11:30 a.m. to noon at the library courtyard on the Edinburgh campus. On Tuesday, Center for Student Involvement will host Vaqueros Club's training, Officer Transitions, from noon to 1 p.m. at the Edinburgh Student Union. Then on Wednesday, the Democratic Socialists will host Free Speech Town Hall with Dr. Tom Alter from 5 to 7 p.m. in Liberal Arts North on the Edinburgh campus. That's the event calendar for this week, Vaqueros. Remember to bring your student ID to all UTRGV events. This is Celeste Cruz for Vaquero Radio.
And now, for this week's campus weather report.
Hello Vaqueros, here is the weather forecast for this week. In the valley, it will be a cloudy windy week, with highs reaching 90 and lows staying around 74. The weather for this week will start off cloudy skies, with a 30% chance of raining and ending the week with partially cloudy skies. That is the weather forecast for this week. Remember to dress accordingly for these weather conditions. This is Diego Montano for Vaquero Radio.
That is the newscast for this week. Remember to read our news articles every week on our website, utrgvradio.com. Tune into Vaquero Radio through our website or download the Radio Garden app to listen wherever you are and enjoy the best DJ shows around campus. Remember to check out our YouTube channel for the latest news from UTRGV and the Valley. Our weekly newscast will also broadcast at noon Wednesday. Join us next week, same time, same place, only on Vaquero Radio, the Valley Student Station.
Thanks for tuning in, Vaqueros. Don't forget to saddle up every Monday and Wednesday at 11 a.m. And remember, V's up!